So Robotics Plus is a robotics and automation sensing development company. We're developing systems across fruit packing. So that's around how we actually orient and place apples in export trays for high presentation and quality. We're also developing technology in robotic log scaling. We can actually measure the diameters of the logs on the truck. Then we're also working through into the autonomous vehicle side of things as well, with our own customised autonomous vehicle platforms that are set up for being able to do multiple tasks within orchards or other environments.
We want to be a billion-dollar business, so that's what we're driving towards being here in Te Puna, in Tauranga. And to be able to do that, we need to hire really smart people. We need to be able to invest in those projects that are going to get us there, and that's really what the capital does.
Really, when we were looking for investment, it was about strategic investment, about skills that we didn't have and skills that could help us become more globally relevant.
What we were trying to do with Robotics Plus is improve their connectivity to potential investors. We took them over to Japan for the Asian Entrepreneurship Awards that we're involved with. In doing so, they really improved their profile in a key market.
We've had a $10 million investment from Yamaha. We were introduced to Yamaha by NZT a number of years ago. This is a really strategic investment from Yamaha because they come with that manufacturing background, and we've recognised that if we're going to scale and become a global business, we need a partner who doesn't just bring money but also brings that kind of capability.
NZTE was involved right from the start of this process. So they engaged with us early stages when Yamaha actually first came out to New Zealand. They were part of the process of actually showcasing the multiple New Zealand entities as they came out to look at us. And then they were also involved in the later stages of actually helping us pull together how we're going to go about the investment plans, having a look at some alternatives in the space of how we go about that. And that support was really valuable.
Robotics Plus is a fascinating company. I think it's helping New Zealand in two ways. One is just by its own function, it's creating automation in the horticultural area primarily. We, like a lot of other developed countries, are struggling with labour shortages in arguably low-skilled employment. Robotics Plus is a great reference case or an example of automation that can start to alleviate some of the employment pressure in low-skilled jobs. And the second one is, we've always been good at growing things, and the world looks to New Zealand for innovation in that space, in that sector. So Robotics Plus is another great reference company for showing the world that New Zealand is good at robotics in regards to agri-technology or agri-tech.
I believe that Robotics Plus are going to be a real global player in agriculture. What I like about them is the fact that they're moving fast. They have to move fast. This is an area where we're getting convergence of technologies, so everyone can start jumping on the bandwagon. If you're first to market, you build your brand, you get good solutions, you adapt quickly, they're smart and agile, they can be a global leader. And that's one thing New Zealand can do. Many of the other companies around the world are too big to change that quickly, whereas RPL can do it. I can see a much more professional innovation ecosystem in New Zealand that was never there before.